Yo!
What's goody?
You know what time it is, man. Red light. Red light means green light. Just want to welcome you guys to another episode of Chaotic Convos.
The Chaotic Crew is together once again to giving you another episode.
Wait a minute. Time out, bro. No, I ain't say all that. I'm Ash. Oh, yeah, you definitely got to know how to read.
Why
Come
you
on now,
can't teach the
boo.
man how to read?
Who's trying to teach a nigga how to read? I'm Ansel.
What's some of the terminology, bro?
Like, they gonna try to call her like a little tenderoni or something. That is so tired of right out.
Hughley. Stop saying you want the lifestyle if you don't want to do what it takes to have it. And we got to pay for that.
Really?
You're so
Episode...
25. Oh, shoot.
This is one of my favorite numbers, actually.
Oh, boy.
It is. It's one of my favorite numbers.
Why? Because you old enough to rent a car at this point? At this point, at 25, you know what I mean? You renting cars now.
Old enough to rent a car. That's just so funny that you use that specific reference.
Oh,
anyway,
What did y'all do for y'all 25th birthday?
what I did for my 25th birthday? Let me see. What year was that? Damn, now you got me. I turned 28 this year. This is 19.
Really? Really?
That
3
was
years ago, bro.
That was
2016.
That was 2016. Mm-hmm. Was it? No, wait.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
2016.
See, this isn't good. This is how I know when you start to get past a certain age, you start to forget how old you are. That's actually good. Then, so when I turned 25, I went to the mountains in Tennessee. I stayed in a log cabin with my family for my family reunion. That was really fun. I took some really dope pictures, and my skin was looking perfect that weekend.
That's what's up, man.
That was a really, really good time for me. I remember at 20, I thought I was supposed to have my life together at 25, and that just wasn't the case at all. It was really a false hope number for me. But I like being 25 just because I like saying I was 25. It sounds good to say it.
You
25.
sound real grown at 25.
But yeah, that's about it. It was just a nice. It was a decent age.
My 25th was fun. I went to Vegas. I did like a big girls trip with me and one of my other homegirls. Her birthday is like some days after mine. So we did like a big girls trip to Vegas. It was fun.
And of course.
No, I actually remember the 25th.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
this is the first time.
Yeah, I remember the 25th, man. I was in the Bahamas, man.
Oh.
Bahamas.
Yeah, you know.
Did you take a cruise or?
Me and a close friend, her and I, we took a little day cruise over to the Bahamas, stayed at the resort, had a good time. She took me over for my birthday.
It was a day cruise.
You know how they got those little,
Yeah.
those that ferry you over to the
Casino
Bahamas or
cruise?
whatever. I don't think it was any, cause I don't think they were gambling on there. But we went over there. We spent the weekend over there. It was alright, man. It was alright.
Okay, sound like a vacation.
It wasn't really a vacation, man. It was just a getaway. There was a lot of drama going on around that time too, man.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, so bad. It was a good time though.
Okay.
Speaking of day cruises, I really remember I went this terrible day cruise. Actually, it was for another family reunion that happened some years ago. I think that was 2002 or 2001. One of them years. But anyway, we were supposed to go on an actual cruise, right? But you know, when it comes to old heads, you know, specifically black old heads, they don't want to do certain things. They don't want to travel certain ways. So, you know, if they're not on the ground for some of them, they're not trying to do it. So the old heads in my family, they weren't trying to go on an actual cruise because they felt some type of way of being out on the water for that long.
Dude, it's funny you say that because I was talking to CAW a couple days ago, and she was saying that they made a suggestion for the next year or the next family reunion to go on a cruise, and nobody ain't trying to hit that.
Yeah, because niggas don't want to be out on the water.
But then at the same time, nobody wants to host a family reunion because it's so much work. So when people make suggestions and nobody don't want to step up and say, all right, we'll do it.
See,
My family reunion took a cruise like years ago. I think I was probably in like middle school when we went. And it was pretty fun. They're actually trying to plan another one right now. I'm not really sure how people have been budging on it, but I know I'm not going.
Well, see, when we pulled up to the dock, I remember me and my cousins, we saw this really nice big ship. We said, oh, yeah, this ain't going to be that bad. And they said, nah, it's not the ship. It's that one. This little old, raggedy, broke down looking boat.
Dude, I love cruises, man. Cruises is one of my favorite things.
I like
some good memories
actual,
on a cruise.
I like an actual cruise, not a little rickety boat that we were on. And then we were only on there for what 7-8 hours. About everyone in my family got seasick except for the kids. It was weird. We were just running around the whole.
What did you guys cast off from?
Phil, honestly, I don't even know. I think we cast out from Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I probably know which boat you're talking about.
Yeah.
You should be talking about.
Did y'all say Carnival?
No,
or Royal
dude, this ain't
Caribbean?
Carnival,
No,
bro.
they don't Carnival, man.
I've been on Royal Caribbean. I've never been on Carnival, and I've been on pretty much all the Disney cruises, man.
No, this was some raggedy boat.
Norwegian?
This is none of those names, yo.
That cast out of Lauderdale.
It's like a ferry, man. I'm telling you, just ferries
It
you
was
over
so
to the.
sorry. The only good thing, if you ask my family, only good thing about that little day cruise was the food. The food was real bomb. Like that breakfast was really good. The lunch and dinner was really good. But it was just so sorry. And then my uncle and them, they actually had a nerve to actually get a room. I'm like, why are you getting a room for an 8-hour cruise? For what?
Listen.
What you mean for what?
When
Was it him and his wife or?
It was him and his baby mama.
Okay,
Dude.
then what you mean why they get in the room? You know why they got a room?
They were trying to be fancy, and convince my cousins that they were on an actual boat, which I knew better. I said this ain't no damn cruise. They use that room to change their little swimsuit, trying to get into the pool. Cause there's some little project children. They ain't been a boat pool before.
When we went, I wish we had a room because I guess you got to get there extremely early.
Yeah, we did.
You had to get there early.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to sleep, right?
Yeah.
The seats are uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
So if you ain't got a room, you done.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before the sun come up early.
It's true.
I don't know anything about this
Yeah,
cruise.
You
y'all
don't.
talking
I'm telling you, it's
You
a
said that
ferry.
cruise
It's like
is
a
a
little
boat.
ferry. Yeah, it's a little,
This is a
little
boat.
old throwback cruise ship that it ain't got, and they ferry you over to the Bahamas. You go wherever you want to go from there.
Yeah, we ended up. There was like this part of the ship. It was like the arcade / dining room
Right.
/ performance center. We end up all kind of just get all up in there. All the adults, they were just holding their stumps from the seasickness.
Right.
In these uncomfortable chairs while we were just running around trying to entertain ourselves. It was terrible.
Dude, people was trying to find places to sleep. when I was
Yeah,
on that bill.
it was terrible. It
But
was
on the way
so
back, it
bad.
was lit though. On the way back, it was lit. But going over there, nah.
Man,
They need to do something else.
The last time I went on a cruise was a couple years ago with my homegirls, and honestly, we almost got left.
How?
We were the last ones getting on the boat. Like, when I tell y'all we was the last ones getting on the boat, we was the last ones getting on the boat.
Yo, don't get stuck over there, man.
No, we didn't. It was like when we were actually leaving Miami to even go on the cruise. You know how they do the last horn?
Yeah.
They was beeping that horn before we was literally running to
And
the
they
boat.
let you guys on the ship?
Yeah.
You lucky,
Usually
man.
they don't do that.
Going for that?
Yeah.
Good
We
as
was the
left.
last one. Because our Uber driver was driving so slow. He was driving so slow. Ooh.
Yo, take a cruise if you've never been on one before.
That's a good
Yeah,
experience.
and a real cruise.
Real. Make sure it's like a Royal Caribbean or
Or a
Norwegian.
Carnival.
Yeah, or
Carnival.
Disney or something like
Carnival's
that.
like
You
the party
enjoy it, man.
cruise.
You enjoy it, man.
I couldn't probably do no Disney cruise. That seems too.
Yo.
That's
Don't
too many
sleep, bro.
kids.
Nah, don't sleep, man.
I know it's probably
look.
good, but I couldn't handle all those
Maybe I can
children.
take my
It's
kids
not even
on
that serious.
cruise.
You might think it's kids everywhere, but it's really not, because what it does is the kids have their own little, they're not sectioned off, but you don't have to be around the kids because they watch the kids. So the kids just go to their little club or whatever, and the kids have their own experience and the adults have their own experience.
Is Mickey walking around there?
Nah, it's not like that. It's really not, bro.
Okay, because
And I mean, they go above and beyond for everything that they do.
I'm sure they do.
Everything. It's dope.
That's what's up.
All right, man. So what's the current chaos, man? What we talking about?
Current chaos. What's good?
Well, I just kind of wanted to, touch on a little something.
Uh-oh.
Earlier today, Ash and I, we went to a company potluck, for that place that we work at. And I realized
didn't make it.
something. Yeah, Phil didn't make it because he was still at work.
Right.
When by the time, we were like,
It's a good excuse, man.
I think by the time I pulled out to the house, you were probably about to leave work.
Yeah. It was a solid excuse, man.
Yeah. Anyway, I realized something. I don't think I know how to converse with white people anymore. I really don't, because when I was out there the whole time with them, and they were talking amongst themselves, and
What was the topic of conversation, man? What were they talking about?
Phil, I'm trying to remember,
Man.
and for the life of me, I can't even tell you. They were talking about I think they were talking about what's his name, talking about how he be on the phone a lot or something like that, and they weren't really talking about much of anything. And every
It was
time,
just random conversations.
yeah, and every time I kept trying to, to interject, I realized to myself I was interjecting with a very black specific point, my point of view, and I said, I can't really, say anything because
I need an example,
Well, maybe
bro.
you should. Maybe that's something that you should work on then.
But the thing, I went to a white school. I used to know how to talk to white people. I don't know what happened.
Wait, man. Give me an example, because this is getting out of hand a little bit, man.
I'm just a small example. So, the pavilion across from us, these guys started cutting them some watermelon, right? And so, I was looking at them, and I was gonna say, why the hell they got all that watermelon? I said, I ain't never seen a picnic function that they had black people that had a whole bunch of watermelon, so that's odd to me. I was gonna say that, but then I did not want to.
That's you stereotyping black people
stereotype.
with watermelon.
Niggas love watermelon. We love watermelon. That's what it is. Some
But-
stereotypes is true. We love
White people like watermelon too, man.
Nah.
White people like watermelon too.
but we love watermelon. I that was my first time actually seeing a picnic function that was not specifically for black people. That actually had an abundance of what was strange to me.
Dude, I'm telling you, they
But I
love
don't think those
watermelon.
people were white though.
They looked like they were Hispanic or something, or
They look,
Middle Eastern.
Yeah, they look Middle Eastern to me.
So I was like, I don't know. It was so hard.
So
for
you
me
didn't,
to-
you reserved yourself and didn't make that comment because of the stereotype
because I didn't want to. What I told myself a long time ago. I don't like to talk about certain things around white people because I don't want them to get comfortable and feel like they can try to chime in on some black stuff. Like, no, you need to stay in your lane. So I will not.
Oh my goodness.
I will not give them the permission to talk about certain subjects around me.
That's crazy, man.
I tried. I was talking about the weather. I can't talk about how hot it was.
That is crazy.
Moving on.
Ash laughing like, but Ash won't talk about nothing either.
That's wild.
I
man.
was having some decent conversations.
The most conversation Ash had was she was talking about one of our team members' baby, and that was it.
That's crazy. Man.
And she relayed that to her god baby. I should have done that. That was actually a pretty good thing to do. I should have done that. But I don't know. I was just too hot, and they were really boring.
Man, listen.
Some saltines are really boring. I realized
105
that today.
degrees. 105 degrees heat index out here.
Yeah.
Loving every moment.
I hate it. I hate it. All it does is be hot and rain. 2:30 around the same day, a time every day. 2:30, it start to rain. Clouds come in the sky, and it rain. And
It's
it be
Florida,
hot
man.
again. I'm
Welcome to Florida.
Right.
I'm just so tired of
I don't
it.
understand how you can say that, though. You from Miami.
Dude, it rained a lot in South Florida. Like more than Central Florida.
Actually, no.
You think?
They actually proved on the weather channel. I think it was like last year during the weather index that Central Florida has the most rain and thunderstorms
Really?
in all of Florida. Yeah,
Okay.
because in Miami, it does not. I promise you, it does not rain like this all the time. Orlando, every single day, it rains.
It seems like in Miami, a lot of the rain happens at night, though.
Yes, that's when it tends to rain in Miami. It's when overnight, and when people are already in the house, or you in someone's club or restaurant, so it's not really affecting you that much. I've been trying to have my hot boy summer, and I've been hot, but it be raining on a nigga too.
Listen,
but speaking of hot boy summers,
the landscapers got to get paid too, bro.
Yeah, I know. But speaking of hot boy summers, y'all
That's
hear?
a good way to put it.
Y'all hear Megan and Nicki's collabo?
Man, I heard it when you played it. I wasn't
heard
impressed, bro.
Yeah,
I only heard it one time.
My hopes was too high for it, and it wasn't all that to me, honestly.
I'm kind of.
Maybe I should listen to it more, and maybe it should grow on me.
Yeah,
because honestly, I've only listened to it one time.
I listened like the fifth time I listened to it. It's kind of has grown on me now. I think mainly due to Ty Dolla $ign's chorus, which ironically is so funny because I didn't really care for Ty Dolla $ign too much.
Should have put Drake on that thing, man.
No, that wouldn't. No,
It would have been a hit. It would have been a hit.
that wouldn't have worked.
Or they should have put Chris
because
Brown on that, man. That would have been a hit. Chris Brown, Drake. It would
Now
have been.
Chris could have done it. Yeah, Chris could have done it, but I don't know. I'm trying not to look too deeply into things, but I don't know, the whole Megan and Nicki. It just
They look alike,
It seems
man.
They don't really look alike. They're just dressing.
I'm saying
alike,
they look alike.
but
I
they
clicked
don't-
on the video on YouTube and they were on that little they lives together now.
Yeah.
No, they were
look
doing
like-
a live together because they're in the process of shooting the video right now. So
And they look alike.
I think
That's the
They're-
point of the video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they don't look alike. I don't know, the whole thing, it just seems really forced to me. It seems really, I don't want to say phony because
That's
Megan,
a good word though.
It is a good word because Megan really comes across as a very genuine person, and I just know she's just trying to have fun, and she's just trying to build up her brand, and prepare for her actual debut to the hip hop world. But I guess the phoniness from that vibe I'm getting, it comes from Nicki, because I don't know, it just
I can see that.
it seems too like you trying to be all besties
I can see that.
with this girl, and it's like, okay, are you doing it because you see that she's the next big hot thing, and you kind of trying to ride her way? Because I've been on Twitter and everything, and people were saying, oh, this is the highest charting female rap collaboration of all time. First of all, hoes, you simple-minded hoes.
Uh-oh.
First of all, it hasn't even charted on Billboard yet.
they're talking about as far as Apple Music goes.
And see, the thing, you need to say that. Need to say
they
that.
said that.
This one tweet I saw, they didn't say anything about that. I'm like, because you're not gonna act like
No, they talking about Apple Music.
Ladies Night
Oh,
with
boy. I knew he was
the
gonna go
legendary Lil Kim, Left
Knew he was
Eye,
gonna go down.
Missy and the Brat is not the highest charting female rap collaboration of all time. But I digress.
They're gonna do a remake on that.
Huh?
They're gonna do another remake on that.
They're not. They can't. You actually can't do a remake of that song unless Lil Kim says you can do a remake.
They're
of
gonna
that
figure
song.
it out, bro.
How they gonna figure it out?
One way or the other, they'll figure it
That's
out. It's
Lil
gonna be
Kim's song. How they gonna?
updated version of Ladies Night.
There's no way they can do it without getting around Kimberly Denise Jones.
Well,
But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Nicki. I I don't. It's something about it. And see, I'm not trying to take anything away from her because she's a very talented rapper, very talented. I enjoy her music, but it's something about her. She's just seems very disingenuous to me, and I feel like she's trying to use Megan in a sense. And I just want Megan. I don't know. Just be very careful of her.
I mean,
all I can say.
That's what people do in the music industry. That goes for any kind of business or anything like that. They see something that's hot, they try to attach their brand to it so they can stay, you know what I'm saying, warm. Drake does it. Everybody in the industry do it. If they can attach themselves or ride whomever's coattail that's new and hot and popping just to keep themselves hot and popping, why not do it?
I guess because, it was for a long time, people knew that when it came to other female rappers that Nicki wasn't really trying to mix herself within that circle. And now all of a sudden, after she's had this beef with Cardi and,
Alleged beef, man.
Yeah, alleged beef, but it happened, and most people probably say that Cardi won the beef in a sense because her star is kind of shining brighter than Nicki's right now, and it seems like she's trying to do this. That the collaboration was really done as a way to, return herself to her pinnacle of power. And says, I don't know. I don't know. All I say is just be aware. That's all I gotta say.
Just get your bag, man.
Yeah, be aware and get your bag.
I'm anxious to see how the video is gonna turn out.
I'm sure the video is gonna be bomb. But please, Megan, don't try to have Nicki twerk, because Nicki can't twerk that silicone. She can't twerk that silicone, so please don't try to have her looking like a fool, because she's tried to do it many times before, and it just don't work. It don't look good. She be trying so hard, I can see on her face, she's focusing real hard, but ain't nothing shaking. But that weave, and that's it. So please don't have you just do all twerk. Just have her do a little side step or something. I don't know, cause it ain't. She ain't gonna be able to search that. Shake that silicone. But did y'all see the little top 50? Everyone's been making the little top 50 rappers of all time list.
Man, ain't got time for that.
You see?
Yeah,
I've heard
I've
about
seen
it.
a couple going around, but it's like whose is really the correct one,
But there's no such thing as a correct one.
Top 3.
Hey, listen, don't hate on Joey, man.
See, that's what?
Don't come in hating on Joey, man.
What? Phil,
Don't
Phil,
even do it, bro.
You ain't gonna tell me that
Do
Joe
not
Budden is top
hate
3
on Joey,
But do you
man.
think Joe Budden is one of the
Don't
top
hate
3
on Joey.
rappers of all
Don't hate
time?
on
all time.
Don't hate on Joey, man.
All
Okay,
time.
we're not gonna
Listen,
hate on
man,
him, but
look.
do you think he's one of the top 3 rappers of all
Everyone,
time?
music is...
Subjective.
Everybody has exactly.
Yes, it's
Music is
subjective,
subjective.
yes.
Everybody has their own opinion. In that situation, he was number 3 for him,
What?
dude. That's it.
Phil, what? Please, okay.
Listen.
Name 5 Joe
Don't-
Budden songs right now. Go.
Crickets.
I can name a couple albums,
I said
I like
name
Joe Budden,
5. Okay, you like it. That's good.
but I can't name you any songs. I was just listening to Rick Ross' new album, and I can't name any of the songs off there. I just listen to the
Speaking of that,
music.
It's pretty good, huh?
Right, it is a good album. I can't name you any names on songs, man.
I bet you can name 5 Tupac songs. I bet you can name 5 Biggie songs.
Nah, I probably can't.
You really can't name 5 Biggie songs, really?
Is Juicy a Biggie song?
Yes.
All right, Juicy. Hypnotized.
Yes.
Was Benjamin's his? No, he was featured on it. See, now I can't name 5. I don't know songs, man. I just listen to music. I don't sit there and memorize what the songs were.
I mean, they most of the
It's like
time
you
they be
hear 'em
saying
when-
the
you know 'em when you hear
the
'em.
title in the
I don't care about that. I'm just
in the
listening to the
song.
music and what they saying. Joey's not a bad artist, man. You really listen to his
He's
music.
not top
he doesn't,
3 of all
He doesn't
time.
have hits per se, but he got content in his music. It's dope content, man. But whatever. Hey, it's that person's opinion. If Joey's number 3, then Joey's number 3 on that person's list, man.
I guess.
Those lists, they always. I mean, I understand.
Subjective,
I understand
man.
it's subjective. You know, it's based on a lot of times. You know, who you heard while you were growing up.
See?
And everything like that. But I just don't believe anyone. I feel like it should be a clear consensus.
That's messed up,
that
man.
Joe Budden is not top 3 of all time.
Hey, that's messed up.
I feel it should be. Everyone should agree on that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I would never put him in my top 3. He wouldn't.
I
even
put
come to
Joey in my
mind.
top
He was
5.
I
I put Joey in my top 5.
I probably wouldn't even think of him. Oh my god, I would know all the people.
But you
Yeah.
never listened to any of his music, right?
I don't think I know one song.
I don't know that one song. What's it called? Pump It.
Pump up, pump it
Pump
up,
Up.
pump it up. Yeah.
Wow, oh, that's a
Mood
song?
music 2 and 3 is fire, man.
That's the only one I know.
Slaughterhouse, when he was with Slaughterhouse, that's fire.
Sorry,
All
never heard
Love
of it.
Lost is fire.
I put Cameron before him. Cameron, yeah.
Oh, Dipset. Dipset started a movement, man.
I put Cameron for him and hell, I even put Tigger before him.
Tiger.
No, Tigger, Big Tigger. Isn't his
Big
name?
Tig, but Big Tigger's not a rapper though.
He rapped a few times.
In the
talking about
basement,
You
Wow.
right. I put him for
would
Joe.
messed up, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
Wow.
That's disrespectful, man.
Whatever.
That's disrespectful,
Who
man.
was my foot before him? Hell, I probably put Red Run's son before him.
Really, bro?
Not
Diggy,
Diggy,
bro.
the other one.
Jojo?
JoJo.
Yeah, you really, you shot, yeah.
Now you just
You
talking about
tripping,
the side of your neck.
What we talking about, man? What's going on in the world? Buddy committed suicide. R. Kelly gonna be next.
You think so?
Nah.
No.
R. Kelly ain't gonna kill himself.
You really
I
think
don't
that
think.
man committed suicide?
Capricorns don't kill
Yeah, of course he
themselves.
did. I mean, I don't know him, but
They said
if
it's a conspiracy.
look, if Buddy was truly doing the things that he was
They
doing,
said he knew too much.
exactly. He gotta go. If they was doing those,
But do you think he was the one who committed suicide? You think somebody murdered him?
I mean,
And
No matter what,
they
he
covering
dead,
it up
bro.
As a suicide.
no matter what, he dead.
What's his
If
name?
you-
Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
Epstein, I
you
think.
watched any episode of Scandal, you know that they killed that man.
Yeah, that's
He
what
had to
that's
go.
what I was thinking about. Scandal.
He had to go, bro.
They killed him. But that's allegedly. Allegedly. Everything we're saying is allegedly.
But I mean, how
You ain't
else
gonna
would?
get us.
There's no
Allegedly.
way for anybody to know. There's no way for anyone to know in that type of situation.
Yes,
Anyway,
no one's.
Well, see, I read an article, and it was saying how this dude was pretty much in the same facility that he was in, and he was saying that there's no way that anybody can hang themselves for anything as far as like that cell that he was in.
look,
Allegedly.
the dude was in a position of power, and he probably came across a lot of people that have power, and they were doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing, and then were they still supposed to go to trial or whatever?
In like 2 weeks, I believe.
He was gonna start naming names. Definitely, you can't do that, bro. He had to go.
Allegedly.
Nah, he had to go. Ain't no legend. He had
No,
to go.
we're everything we're saying.
Him and Donald Trump
is
hanging out.
allegedly.
Yeah.
We don't.
He had to go.
We don't know what you saltines do in your spare time. We are
stop
merely having a conversation of alleged theories. Alleged.
Ask, can you get him? Dude, he
Do you
had
want-
to go.
Do you
deal.
want them to shut us down? You
Look.
think they not listening? Like I
Dude,
said,
he had to
allegedly.
go.
This is all alleged.
If I was a billionaire and I was doing some things like they was doing on them private islands, and I was in a position of power,
Right.
but he gotta go.
Allegedly.
Nah, ain't no that. He gotta go.
That's crazy.
Well, anyway, let's talk about something that's not alleged. I want to have you all's thoughts on something.
What's that?
So we all know that when it comes to choosing a partner, a life partner, you would prefer them to be equally yoked with you, correct?
Right.
That's an amen.
Okay. All right. So I have a friend who I don't feel like the partner that they're with, well, people that she's been with have been unequally yoked with her as far as their sexual desires. So a partner that she had, he wanted her to do some freaky things, and she's a very
Freaky things like what?
I'm trying. I don't really want to go specifically, because if I say one specific things, they might know who I'm referring to.
Okay.
But we'll just say, some not too unusual things, but things that we know are pretty freaky. That partner that she had in the past wanted her to do these things with him, and vice versa. And being that she is a very, I don't want to say boring person in bed, but I don't want to say a childish person in bed, but you see where I'm going with this, right? So, do you think that she actually left him because of that reason? Not because he treated her wrong, but because her freak number was nowhere near as high as his. So, do you think that is something that should end a relationship because of your partner not being able to fulfill you sexually, or you feel you won't be able to fulfill them sexually, or do you feel like everyone should be on the same wavelength as far as sex goes? Like, just give me you guys thoughts.
First of all, man, I commend this gentleman for even coming out and making this request if it's something that's as outlandish as you making it seem. Because not a lot of people are going to come out and say, this is what I like. Can we do this? You feel me? So I commend him for that. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it's something that he has to have and it's something that's going to bring him pleasure and she's not willing to do it, then why bother? He's going to have to find somebody that's willing to do that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What is... It's hard to work off of not knowing what this thing is that she is refusing to do.
Okay, I'll say this. In this same episode, we mentioned someone who is notorious for doing one of the things that he wanted to do.
Man, I ain't with all these riddles, man. But anyway,
it's
go ahead.
really not that hard.
Go ahead, Ash. What, they like to swing or something? What?
No, I just said someone we just mentioned who's in jail likes to do.
What?
Oh,
no. What? Wait. Whoa. Nah, bro.
I don't even want to get on this topic.
Man, you better go to the bathroom, man.
What?
Whatever. No, man. That's not cool, man. But if that's what it need, man. Then...
If that's what.
Oh man. No.
If that's what he wanna do, I mean, everyone got their thing.
Well, are they in a relationship or are they married?
They were in a relationship.
How far deep into the relationship?
They were this. Remember, like I said, she ended up leaving him,
Okay,
but they
good.
were they they were together for like about 5-6 months.
I try to wrap my mind around that and see where the pleasure comes from stuff like that. Like, where does the guy get
Maybe
pleasure
you wouldn't
from?
know until you try.
I'm trying to understand where a guy... Nah, I'm good. I'm trying to understand where a guy gets pleasure from watching another guy have sex with his wife or girlfriend. It's a real thing.
Now that I've never understood that. They call it like cuckolding.
Yeah, but that's real.
I've never understood that, because I'm not going to be able to get off to watching someone be with something that's mine. That's not what we're doing here.
I also try to wrap my mind around people like defecating on other people.
Now that
peeing on other people. Where does that pleasure come
now,
from?
Okay, now
I don't get down.
when
like
it comes to feces, that
nasty.
I don't understand. Because the thing is,
people do that stuff.
One. This is the thing. There's a focus that has to be in play for you to even to get comfortable to do that. And then how can you, as the I don't know what you call yourself, the feces receiver.
That's
How
nasty.
can you just lie there and wait, and as that stench starts to hit
Yo.
your nose, how
Where does the pleasure come from, bro?
That's to me, honestly.
Who is doing that?
That's a mental.
People are doing it,
You
bro.
have a mental disease if you.
People really out here want you to squat over them right now.
That is, you have a mental
I'm not
disease.
joking, man.
Nasty.
That's not a kink anymore. That's not a kink. That's a mental disease. For you to focus and squat over someone, and then for you to lie underneath that person who squat. No, you both have mental diseases. You need to get help.
ASAP.
But yeah, he wanted to release his river of love over her.
That's messed up, man.
That's nasty. Ain't no messed
But
up.
what I'm trying to understand, like, this is the person that you love, right? You enjoy being with them. Where does the pleasure come from standing over them and either peeing on them or taking a crap on them? Where's that pleasure come
Well,
from?
when you find out somebody who's doing that, maybe you should ask them. I don't know nobody who's doing
Like I
nothing
said,
like that.
the defecating part, I don't understand. I can kind of understand the urine. I can kind of understand that.
I don't even understand that, bro.
It's like I say kind of.
Okay.
Mess around and eat some freaking asparagus and start peeing on somebody, man.
Nasty,
Most
bro.
niggas aren't eating asparagus, so.
They ain't drinking no kind of water.
Cause
Nah, dude.
I guess when it comes to that, how I look at it, I'm like, there are people who like taking cum to the face, so it's like, it's not too much of a difference. That's how I kind of say. That's how I kind of rationalize it for people who do that. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I guess if that's your thing, if cum is your thing, I guess a golden shower can.
Nah, man.
I,
It's not
Hey.
even, it's not the same thing, man.
But the
Anywho.
fact that she left him, that reminds me of my homeboy. He told me how his great aunt. What's wrong? Y'all stupid.
This conversation is a little bit uncomfortable for
I'm on
somebody in the
live
room.
right now. Somebody talking about new subject.
Oh, man. Somebody a little uncomfortable in the room, man.
But look, cause my homeboy told me his
Nasty.
great auntie, she left her husband after a month of marriage, and she never told the family why she left him until like her dying, her final days. And she said the reason why she left him was because he wanted to eat her out, and she thought that he was the devil, and she left in the middle of the night.
What?
And
Maybe back in the day they weren't doing stuff.
That's sad, man. Oh, that's
Maybe they
sad.
weren't doing all this freaky stuff back in the day like y'all be trying to do now.
That's sad, man. The devil.
what?
You wanna go down on me?
You
are the devil.
You know what? I'm Cause
Maybe they weren't doing all that back in the day.
no, because you said all the freaking stuff that y'all be doing. Who's y'all? And why are you not in this y'all?
How you know I'm doing freaky stuff? You ain't in the bedroom with me.
So you running away in the middle of the night, nigga say he want to eat you out. you leave in the middle, you packing your bags.
No comment.
Oh. You got a bad pack and you have a nigga ask you that?
No
Your
comment.
husband asked you that?
What's this I hear about
Bad
these white people made these bonnets and started selling them for $90 a pop? Y'all saw that?
Saltines always doing stuff.
They
They
create-
always
Bonnets
20,
have been
30
around
years
in the black
late
community
to the party.
for years.
Yeah, I know, but they redid it and put something on it, and now they're selling for $90 a pop, and people are actually buying them.
Because they still, I actually didn't know how white women were going to bed for years and not wrapping their hair. I never understood that. And they want to talk about, oh, I got bad hair because you don't wrap your hair, you stupid hoe. And now, so you're telling me that now after all these years, they just figured out that if they wrap their hair up, they won't have bad hair? I'm saying,
They always just trying to take what we got going on
and they be trying to act like it's so like that, like no one else has done this before. Like how they were celebrating Kim and Kylie for having a little bodysuit with the leg out. Meanwhile, FloJo was doing that back in the 80s. I'm saying, them saltines are something else, boy.
Man, why is this guy
They are
saying
something
that, man?
else.
Oh my God.
Anywho,
What
would
talking
y'all
about?
do if y'all woke up tomorrow and y'all was white? What's the first thing y'all doing?
I'm getting me a loan.
That was my answer too.
No, you ain't getting the 9, huh?
Hey man, that's not necessarily true though, man. Because banks are like just really strict right now. What? That's a good question. What would I do? Like I thought about that, and I probably just wake up and do the same thing I've been doing.
Shit.
What to me? What's different?
Let me see what.
I feel like you can get away
Like,
with a lot of stuff.
To me, it just seems like by
I-
saying that, in my opinion, it's just like, this is just my mind. Like saying, okay, what if you woke up white one day? It's just like, it's better. And to me, it's not, man. Because everybody is taken away from. If you look at the world, everyone is taken from the African American culture.
Of course.
So it's like, if I want to wake up in the morning, I want to wake up, but I want to be black. I don't want to be any other. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be white.
But honestly, this is actually what I would probably do. Cause I've been I've said if I was white, this is one of the first things I would do. I was like middle school. I'm gonna go to a Sally's Beauty Supply, get me some gel. And
Yo,
just
that's
gel
messed
my
up,
hair.
man.
I would just gel my hair
What?
and put. Cause I've always been so curious about hair gel.
Isn't Sally's a beauty supply store?
Yes.
So why
No,
my girl always be saying it's Sally's
no.
and then there's a beauty supply
Yes.
store. She always say that.
Because
But is it a beauty supply store?
Sally's is a beauty supply store that caters mostly to pale women.
Now we talking
Pale women and women with relaxers. If you rock the natural, Sally's is not for you.
Is that true?
That's true.
You can probably find
You
a
can
few natural hair care products
You can
in
find
Sally's, but
what's the one that'll be in there? What's it called?
Pansy.
All the red girls be using it, or the ones that have like 3C hair. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking. They be locking it up in some of the stores. Oh, Ash, you know what I'm
Prima
talking about.
Nature? I
No,
don't know.
you know what I'm talking about. It's called Miss Something.
Oh, Miss Jessie's.
Miss Jessie, yeah. You'll see Miss Jessie's in Sally's.
Really?
Yeah.
What
You'll
would
see
you
I
Miss
wouldn't even
Jessie's
think
in
that would be
Sally's.
in there.
Yeah.
What would you do if you woke up white?
Honestly, I don't know. I probably would be scared of myself.
Yo, that's crazy. That's real on so many levels, but that's I can see that. So what you saying is we waking up. So I go home tonight. I go to sleep and I'm black, and I wake up and I'm white. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably just stay in the bed and try to figure out what the freak happened, man.
Right.
What white person I said the wrong thing to? Who put a curse on me?
Because I just don't like that question is just ridiculous to me. Because I'm just trying to think like I know these people say, "Oh, the benefits." I just don't see the benefit, yo.
You ain't gonna have no rhythm.
I just don't see. I ain't even trying to go that far because there's some white people out there that can dance. There's white people out there that can play basketball and all that other stuff.
Whoa, wait. It's like maybe 5 white people.
That is not facts, bro.
5
go.
white people in
You are
every state.
exaggerating,
In
bro.
every state
Here you
that can
go.
dance.
Nah, I can't. I can't roll with you.
And
I can't agree to that one.
Now,
Cause there's some dancing white people.
Right.
out there.
Now, I will say this. A white boy that has a good amount of swagger and has some rhythm can probably get me on a good Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Now that is facts.
So Ansel will wake up and get along. Asher will wake up and be afraid.
Get some gel.
You get some gel
Yeah,
too.
I would gel my hair. Yep. Gel my hair.
If you had, all right, how about this? I'm a counter your question with this question.
Okay.
If you had the whole world's attention for 1 minute, what would you say? And so, 1 minute, the entire world, the planet's attention for 1 minute. What would you say?
But do you think what I say will impact the world?
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe. What would you say? You got their undivided attention.
I don't know. That's I have to think about that.
yeah, that's something I really gotta ponder
Yeah.
on. 1 minute.
1 minute, yo.
What would you say?
Be good, man.
Spread positivity, spread love.
You are divine, and be good.
I will turn you off after 20 seconds.
That's messed up, man. Because I'm telling you who you
That's that
truly
negative
are.
energy.
You would turn me off because I'm telling you who you really are. Okay.
Who this
See, that's
nigga?
what's wrong with people now,
that
man.
negative energy.
That's exactly what's wrong with people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I swear they don't want to be loved. They want love, but they don't want to be loved.
This is true.
The human is so conflicted, bro.
I am. I know I'm conflicted.
But why?
Well, I don't
If you
know.
crave love and you desire love and people are trying to give you love, why are you denying it?
Trust. You can't trust no nigga, no.
Okay, let me say this again. If you crave love and you desire love and people are giving you love, why are you denying it?
It's multiple reasons, Phil. Maybe the love is coming in a package that I don't want.
What? It ain't even. I'm not even talking about a relationship, a romantic relationship with
okay.
somebody. I'm just talking about in general. Because it seems like even when people do good, it's like, why is he doing that? It must be something to it.
It must
But
be
why?
good.
An
to be
ulterior motive.
But why though? Why can't it just be somebody that actually wants to do for their fellow brother or sister?
Because you don't come across that too often. So when you're used to, nice things coming at some type of side effect, or it's coupled with something else, something that's negative, you're expecting that from that point on. And so when someone does come along and they don't come with any negative side effects, you're like, okay, well, what's the catch?
Well, I mean, you're a man of faith. Both of you guys are Christians, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're faithful and you're asking for it, and one of the main, points of it is asking, you shall receive. If you're asking for this love and all this other stuff and you're getting it, why not accept it? Why not embrace it?
You have to pray for, not only for that love that you want to receive, but you also have to pray that the Lord prepares your mind to receive it.
Now, see, I can
That's
agree
true.
with you
If
on
your
that.
mind is not ready to receive that, then you won't be able to receive it fully, because you're going to be looking at it in a skeptical point of view, and you won't really be able to let it wash over you the way that it needs to.
And hence,
That's
faith.
true. I definitely agree.
And
with
that's
that.
why you got to have faith, man.
Yeah. That's why the Lord didn't send me a man yet, because he knows.
Shame. Well, how about you should pray for your faithfulness then?
Because he know. Because like I said, I be saying that I want a nigga, but I don't be knowing.
But
Sometimes.
again, man, I ain't even talking about romantic.
I know you talk about
I'm
just
talking
platonic,
about in general,
good old love thy neighbor type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I
Be of
get it.
service to others, man.
I feel it, Phil. I feel the vibe. I feel it.
Ah, you making fun of me now.
I'm not making fun of you.
all
I feel
good.
it. I feel the vibe. I definitely do.
All right.
I
Well,
be trying to do nice things sometimes. I gotta try to do nice stuff that's not really gonna come out my pocket for right now. Cause
come out you ain't gotta do nothing. It don't have to come out your pocket to be nice, man.
Right.
I know, cause I be seeing
Nice
homeless
gestures.
people. I be wanting give them money. I say, hey, wait a minute, answer that. You gotta give that dollar to
You
something
can
else.
simply look at them and bless them, man. See them as an individual, not a homeless person. That's enough.
Yeah, that's true. See, because a lot of y'all don't want to be looking at homeless people act like they just some lepers on the street. I actually look at them. I look at them and say, I don't got it either, buddy. I don't. So he knows that, even though you're on the street, I'm in my car, we both don't have a dollar.
I honestly look at them and ask, what type of decisions have they made to get to the place that they're at?
Right.
Yeah,
And why are they choosing to stand here on the corner instead of doing something different?
exactly.
But whatever.
But that's I really ask those type of questions when it's a minority homeless person, because when it comes to a saltine homeless person, you ain't got no excuse.
I remember this one time I had This was back when I was eating fast food, and I had some Wendy's. I think I had the 4 for $4, and they had ended up giving me
I
like
haven't had a good 4 for $4 in a
junior
while.
bacon cheeseburger, and I didn't want it. And
You didn't want a JBC?
no, I didn't. And
Why? Because
I
I
just
bacon on it?
happened. I was still eating bacon back then, but I
okay.
just didn't want it. But I had happened to come up to the stoplight, and there was a homeless man standing in the middle of the median, and so I rolled my window down and tried to give it to him, and he really caught an attitude with me about trying to give him a burger. But it's just like, look, you standing on the corner, you have a sign that says you're hungry, you want money, but it's like, I'm trying to give you a burger.
He wanted your money so he could go to the liquor store and get him a 40. Okay, shorty. He ain't want no JBC.
And that really made me feel the type of way, because it's like, you're clearly standing here with the sign that says you're in need, and I'm trying to help you, but you still caught a whole attitude with me. So for a while, I had stopped, even trying to bless people on the side of the streets. But sometimes I still do, but I really have to be led to bless you.
In most cases, if somebody asks for money, I don't really give them the money. There's some cases that I do. But in most cases, if they ask for something, I tell them, well, we can go to the store. I'll get you some food. Because...
I don't want to go no store. Just
Right.
give me, I need $2.
Nah. Am I wrong for thinking that there's no reason for a woman to be homeless?
What?
Now think about this now. I want you to consider this. I want you to really think about what I'm saying. Am I wrong for thinking that? Because for a while, I used to think that. Like, if I ever seen a woman that was homeless on the side of the street, I would say, why is she homeless?
But why do you think like that?
I would tell you the reason why I feel things that.
Because there's no reason why she's
someone in my
homeless.
past once said that a wet pussy and an empty pocketbook don't mix.
Dude, oldest profession in the world, There's no reason, right?
But
I'm
how
not
you
even
know
trying.
she's
I'm
trying
not.
to even give it up like that, though?
She needs some money.
How about this? If
So a woman should just resort to
Listen,
prostitution?
man. See, this is why I ain't want to touch it, bro. That's why I ain't trying to be that guy. I'm just trying to understand, right?
So a woman should
Because
resort to
that is a
prostitution if she's on
cash-
her last string, if she's on her last leg, she should resort to prostitution.
That's a cash product right there, man. I'm just saying. Am I wrong for that? Just tell me, dude. If I'm wrong, I ain't even trying to be that guy. But I always used to think that. I'm like, man, there's no reason for a woman to be
Maybe
homeless.
she values herself more, though, to resort to prostitution.
I understand where Ash is coming from because having morals is a very important thing.
Yeah, but you out on the street and
But
you
the
hungry,
thing is, I don't know about you, but I'ma slang this dick before I laid my head on a cement pavement. I'm doing that. I'm be what?
But am I wrong for thinking that?
Please.
Honestly, I would go to the strip club before I resort to prostitution if I was homeless. I would go strip.
Tomato, right? Kinda.
No,
really?
it's not the same thing.
It's kind of gray, right?
No.
It's
Because
great. No,
because
see,
if you go to the
strippers-
strip club, you're not actually giving your body to someone else. I mean, you're dancing.
Strippers like to pretend like they are so above the hoes, and you're not that far above the hoes.
I'm saying.
You're really on the stage, and that's it. That's it.
But you're
Because-
not having sex with somebody for money, though, if you're homeless, though.
So does it go prostitution to stripping, or does it go stripping to prostitution? How does that work?
It goes stripping to prostitute. Usually, the hoes don't become strippers. The strippers become hoes. Because how it starts is you have one, y'all seen Players Club. We all seen Players Club.
No, man. Don't let it, what is that? What's the quote, yo? What's the quote? Make the money, don't let the money make you. That's what it is.
We've all seen, that's one of my favorite movies.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man. I just don't see the reason why she should be home.
Sure.
I just don't. I'm not even really trying to be that guy, but I just don't see a reason why. A dude, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see a reason why a woman should be,
You on some other type of time.
Am I really though?
I'm not resorting to Nah, I can't do that.
But my thing is like guys are willing to pay
that's you.
top dollar because they thirsty for anything.
Yes.
Like
right.
with technology nowadays, I mean it's so easy. So that's what I'm saying. A woman on the side of the road, in most cases, they don't really have to be attractive.
Honestly.
And the dude gonna be like, all right, hop in, take this 20, man. Let me see what you working with.
But I do suggest for the women out there who, if you feel homelessness is in your future, and you know if homelessness is in your future or not, if you see that 30-day notice on your apartment door, you should start to consider all your options. If you know you don't have that many skills,
Yo,
you need to consider, because it's really hard to become a successful stripper and or hoe if you don't have a place to get yourself cleaned up, and do your makeup, everything like that. You need
that's
to.
facts.
It's facts. So you do it before you get kicked out. Do it before you get on the street.
Establish your career.
Establish.
Build a foundation.
Yeah.
Get your following, man. Yeah. Get your Instagram together.
Right, exactly. Start making some videos on the gram after you got,
All you gotta do is go to amateur night.
At the strip club.
that too.
Strippers make money though, man.
Only bill you need is your phone bill. You can work around that.
And that's what I'm saying, man. The money is there, so there's no reason. This is what I'm saying. And am I wrong for thinking that? I mean, I used to think that. I don't really think about that stuff anymore. But for a moment, I was like, man, there's no reason, man. Ain't no reason.
But I will say this: most of the time, I see homeless men. I don't really see that many homeless women.
Right.
So,
Because they got the cash crop, man. Last question.
oh wait,
At
before
one point-
you ask that, Phil, I will say that usually when you say homeless women because they have a child, children hold you back. Go.
I'm done with you, man.
Man.
All right. When I was young, it was always this rumor or whatever that the women trap the men type of thing. You know what I'm talking about? When I talk about trapping or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, are we in an era now where the dudes are trapping women?
I would say so.
Men have been trapping women as well for a long time.
But why though?
Why?
What's the reasoning for trapping the women now? Why are the guys doing this?
Well, a lot of guys are trapping women because I feel like in today's time, women are the money makers in the situation.
The paradigm has changed a little bit.
And when niggas get that 30-day notice on their door, that's their way of not being homeless.
Mm-hmm.
So they trap the girl.
Yeah.
So they get her impregnated, and then it's like, you my baby mama for whatever, for the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
you
they
ain't
use
going
their
nowhere.
manipulation
That's crazy, man.
to
So dudes
stick
out here
with
collecting child
the
support?
woman.
No, because they let's believe they shacking up with the
Has that ever happened before? Have y'all ever heard of a guy collecting child support
yeah.
in your life?
I know a girl
I'm
who's
trying to think
paying.
if I know someone personally.
I know someone personally. She's paying her baby daddy child support. Baby got taken away from her because she's an unstable hoe.
Shame.
Wow. Well, then that's it, man.
Well,
Women, there's no reason for you to be homeless, man.
And she be trying like she can have a baby all the time. No,
You can
you
bake
don't,
cakes. You can babysit. There's no reason for y'all to be homeless, man.
men can do the same thing. Men can babysit. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I trust too many men to babysit.
girl. And that's so sad. It's true though.
Man.
No, but then again, you can't trust some women either. Because I've been hearing some stories from my male friends about how they've had these 15-year-old girls when they were 7 try them, and yeah,
The world is a different place, man.
it is.
Is there anything else? Anything else we need to talk about? Kind of a
Nope.
slow week. Been busy. Out of the loop, if you will.
Ain't really been much going on from what I can see.
No drama.
No.
No.
I need to observe drama from a distance. I don't need any drama in my life.
I know that's right.
Got it. I don't think that was anything.
But if
else,
anyone
man.
is going through some drama, tell me about it. I like a good laugh.
Yeah, man. Send the message over.
Yeah, if y'all have
Connect
any
to us on live.
feedback, questions, concerns, anything y'all want us to talk about, y'all can hit us up and email us at chaoticconvos@gmail.com. Also, y'all can DM us too on Instagram and Twitter at Chaotic Convos. If y'all want to follow me, y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at itsashyup, ITSASHYUUP.
My nails don't ship. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Ansel D'Angelo. It's gonna be DEANGELO. For real, we do want to hear your tea. So you can just, hell, DM me directly. I'm always trying to hear somebody's tea, and maybe on a good day, I might tell you something. Mine ain't much.
Listen.
Damn, I'm gonna tell you. I guess I gotta say it for next episode.
Listen.
So I can probably give y'all an update because this is probably gonna happen tonight. I'll give y'all an update next week.
If you go into a Walmart and you hear gunshots, please fall to the ground and start to crawl. Don't run, because they're going to shoot high. Just drop down and try to get to safety.
If you go in a Walmart, you see an angry white man, leave immediately. You talk about crawl, leave immediately.
Listen, man, if you in a Walmart and they start popping off in there, just get down and try to get out of there.
My cousin was talking about she was in the Walmart. This angry white man started saying something. I want my money back now. She left because she's smart.
Right.
My family's we're survivors.
Anyway, you can follow me and not follow me at HughLee143. That's on Instagram. I don't have it Twitter. I think I got a YouTube. Do I have a YouTube? Nah, I ain't got a YouTube. I don't have any other socials. But anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate you listening. Yeah.
We out of here.
Spread love and peace.
Oh, see how I am trying to be funny?
Who's trying to be funny?
I was just playing, man. Peace.